What's going on, everybody? Jen Johnson here, excited to come to you today to talk to you about accountability. How many of you go through the day and think there is just not enough hours to get things done? You have this big laundry list of things that you need to do, and you just can't find enough time to get it all to fit into a 24-hour period, right? I've been there, I've done that. There's days that are going to be like that. But the best thing that you can do for yourself to prioritize, make sure you're inching your way forward in success and achieving your goals on a day-to-day basis, that turns into your weekly goals, your monthly goals, your annual goals. They all pile up, right? So the best thing you can do is hold yourself accountable. How are you going to do that? Well, I have 10 tips for you today, okay? Number one, you have to have a calendar. Obviously, have a calendar and make sure you're using it. An empty calendar is an empty paycheck. That's what I've been told. So make sure the more you have on your calendar, the more your check is going to start to increase. So whether it's appointments, whether it's, and make sure, for me, I personally use Calendgoo. I love that app for all you iPhone users and you Gmail users. It syncs to your Gmail account. It's awesome. You can color code, so you can have a color for family time, a color for quiet time, a color for business, appointments, whatever it may be. So the more colorful your calendar is, the more you know that you're balancing your life and you're also keeping yourself accountable for everything. Number two is don't let the do's fall through the cracks. The things that you have to get done. There's a difference between being productive and being busy. You want to do all the income generating activities in your day first, because you know that that's what's going to move you forward in your goals, right? So make sure that you're not letting them fall through the cracks. The best way to do that is to use a timer. I personally, the night before, will go through, I have a sheet that I use. I'm a green analytical person. I have an actual spreadsheet that I use, or my calendar, because I use two calendars. I have an hourly one where I will write down everything that I need to get done, that day. And I'll say, I'm going to read a book for 15 minutes in the morning, personal development. I set a timer for that. I'm going to reach out to X amount of people for an hour. I set a timer for that. Because when you're racing against the clock, it's almost like a challenge to yourself. Like, you want to make sure that you achieve it. You want to make sure that you're getting it done. And nothing's going to distract you. So make sure you're setting that timer, okay? The third thing that you want to do is delegate, okay? Not everything that you need to get done needs to get done by you, all right? Especially if you have an awesome team like I do, you can go out there and you can share with them different things and get them involved and get them, educated and getting them out of their comfort zone and playing to their strengths. I've talked about this through the 21 irrefutable laws of leadership. Not everyone has all 21 leadership roles, that they play. Some people have bigger strengths or different strengths than others. So play to those strengths with your team and delegate certain tasks that you feel like, maybe someone on your team is really good at graphic design. Well, give them all like cool graphic design promotional things that they can do for the team to share and pass out, for example. And then there's also virtual assistants that you can use. If you're wanting to create some cool logos or things like that, don't spend the hours and hours doing that. It's going to be more valuable to you to pay someone to go out there and do it for you than it would be for you to waste all that time that you could have been, working on actually building your business. Number 4 is stop putting off getting started, okay? I see a lot of people do that, and it's just because you are not ready to get uncomfortable. The quicker that you can get uncomfortable and work uncomfortably for a while, the quicker it will become more natural to you and you will feel like you want to start doing more of the things that you were not comfortable with. So make sure you just get out of your own way and stop putting off getting started. Focus on little tasks. That's why I say set the timer for each little thing, because then when you look back, wow, you got a lot done that day. Number 5 is set weekly, monthly, and yearly goals. I always hear about people's big long-term goal, but it's also important to set those little goals because it shows that you're achieving things. It shows that you're accomplishing things along the way, so you're progressing. For example, my husband wanted a new car. when we first got started with my company, and we decided at the end of this year we were going to get that car. However, things went really well a lot sooner than expected, so we got that car. So now, we're starting to check things off our list, and so we know we're going in the right direction. So make sure you set those and really celebrate when you hit the little goals too, because all those little goals add up to that big goal. Number 6, plug into your leadership. It is so imperative that you do this. You have to work with people and surround yourself with people that are going to uplift you, educate you, and show you how to be successful. If you were to go into a day job and just start working and not get any training, you would be really lost and probably fired pretty quickly. So make sure you're plugging into leadership and talking to those who can show you the ropes, okay? That's really, really important. I call my leaders on a daily basis. It's just so crucial. So I really want to encourage you guys to do that. Don't feel like you're bugging them. This is your future. This is your livelihood. So you need to put the fact that importance is going to be crucial for you to move forward. Don't worry about the fact that you're bugging anybody, because A, you're not, and B, it doesn't really matter, because it's more important that you get the support that you need. Number 7 is deal with not getting your way, okay? And what I mean by that is a lot of times you're going to hear no. You're going to have people say they're going to sign up and join your business opportunity, and then they don't. Just deal with the fact and know that you're going to fail forward. Know that you may not be that good at prospecting in the initial stages, but the only way to get good at something is to just start doing it. Think of people who play sports, when they first get started in t-ball or whatever, they can look back on those videos years later and see, oh my gosh, I was horrible. I did that with, I was in musical theater in high school, and, I've come so far vocally that now when my daughter loves watching all my old musical stuff, and I sounded horrible. It was just crazy. I'm like, I can't believe people paid for the tickets to come watch us. I just felt like I was not that good. And it's only because I stuck with it and I kept singing and I kept singing and I got vocal training and I plugged into the people to help me get better. Now I've been able to make a good career out of it. So it's really, really imperative to know that you're just going to fail forward, and then the things that you feel you're not that strong at, you automatically start to get better at the more that you do it, okay? Number 8 is know what you want and ask for it, okay? Be crystal clear with your intentions. Don't be upset, if you don't get the result that you want, if you didn't make it clear in the beginning what it is that you actually wanted in the first place. So make sure, you're posturing yourself. A lot of that comes with posture and confidence. And again, the more you do it, the more confident you're going to get with how you posture yourself. But just always really be clear with what it is you're asking for, from people, or when you're talking to people, be clear with why you're talking to them. And whether it's just because you're building a relationship or it's come to that point where you want to share your opportunity, either way, just make sure you're really making your intentions crystal clear, okay? Number 9 is stop being busy, be productive. And I talked about this a little bit earlier. You want to make sure, there's a difference with being busy versus being productive. You want to focus on those income generating activities. Being busy could mean you're going to the grocery store, you're going to the bank, you're picking up your kids from school, then you got to come home, you got to take a shower. That's busy. Anybody can be busy. But are you being productive? Are you doing the actual things that you need to do to push yourself forward in your business, right? So that's really, really crucial. Number 10, track your progress. You have to write it down. You have to have a vision, a blueprint for where your life is headed, where your goals are, how far you are away from achieving them, so you know exactly what steps you need to take to accomplish them. So I really hope this helps you guys out. If so, please feel free to like, comment, and share. Reach out to me, Johnson 413, or at the Diamond Lab on Facebook. And just as a little side note, if you guys are interested, there's an amazing webinar going on tonight, 3 ways to create an eye-popping blog. I'm really excited to start implementing blogging for myself, so I want to take you all on this journey with me. And you can feel free to, I'll put the link in the comments below this video. Go ahead and register. It's 6:00 p.m. Pacific Standard Time tonight, and I hope to see you all there. And thanks so much for tuning in. Until next time, adios. Bye.